Hi, Holy Names University community. My name is Dr. Laura Truxler, and I'm coming to you today from my home with my 4 children and my husband. Although you can't see them now, they are all circling around the home, hopefully doing schoolwork and working at the same time. So I'm honored to be here with you today to share some of my reflections about what's happened over the past month, and also to think about what we as a community can do as we go forward. So I'm keenly aware today is April 22nd. It has the last week of the semester. Today is Earth Day, and it's also Founders Day. This is a time in the academic year, the last full week of the spring semester, that's usually filled with ritual and tradition, from eating strawberries with the sisters, to celebrating with the Alpha Delta Awards, to going to your last classes. And this year is completely different. We've been confronted by an unprecedented global pandemic, and we've been asked to radically shift what we're doing. And as our world began to shift and turn upside down, I also thought quite a bit about all of our students who were finding a safe place to live, who were packing up their belongings, who are also learning how to engage with their teachers and their students in an online community. And as the hours slipped away and I found myself going to bed later and waking up even earlier in the morning and struggling with fatigue, I kept returning again and again to one phrase that I've heard quite a bit during my times at Holy Names, and that phrase is radical hospitality. And I kept thinking that even though we're no longer together on the same campus, that this really important value of the sisters is something that became very much a lifeline for me. And the question that I kept posing to myself, how can I take this idea of radical hospitality and still use it in my everyday work, both with my family and with my students? In the face of uncertainty, in the face of a global pandemic, and not knowing when we're going to be able to come together again to celebrate the achievements for the class of 2020, not knowing when we're going to come back on campus to greet each other. It's really hard to imagine what our future will hold, but one thing that we can all be certain about is that we're taking our values and traditions with us, no matter where we are. So I am thankful for everything that the Holy Names community is doing to work on flattening the curve, to protect the most vulnerable among us, and also to stay in connection and to stay in community. And that I know at some point we will be able to return together on campus and celebrate together.